God's advice today. God is sending many signs, but it seems like you are ignoring all of them. So please do not ignore this video, as it is a message from God's heart to bless your life today. Before we continue, please leave your like so that more people can be reached by this message, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive more videos like this. Don't ignore this video and stay until the end. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. God said, "My beloved child, listen carefully, for every word I give you now is like living water to your thirsty soul. I know you often run in search of answers the world cannot give. I know you try to fill your emptiness with human efforts that only make you even more weary. But today I want you to stop before me and realize that true rest is found in my presence. I am the one who knows your hidden tears and your deepest whispers, and nothing in you is strange to me, for it was I who formed you in your mother's womb." Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour out upon you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you, but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. Many times, the weight you carry is the result of a battle that does not belong to you, but which you insist on fighting alone. I want you to learn to lay down the weapons of control and let me, your Father, fight for you. At every moment you surrender to my love, I pour out upon you a strength that does not come from the flesh, but from my spirit. As it is written, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Psalm 34 verse 18. This is the truth I want you to keep in your heart. You are not alone, you never were, and you never will be. If you trust in me, I will turn your cloudy days into radiant mornings, and your nights of weeping into joy. Learn, then, that every minute given to me is a seed I multiply in abundance. When your heart grows still in my presence, time becomes favorable and the impossible begins to open before you. Do not be afraid, my child, for I uphold you today and forever. I know you carry invisible weights that almost no one around you perceives. Your hidden tears have a sound that only I can hear, and your heart, sometimes broken, finds in me the only remedy that can restore you completely. Do not underestimate the deserts you face, for in them I teach you to trust beyond logic, to rest in my presence when everything around you seems to collapse. Your fears are not obstacles to me. They are opportunities for me to show my strength in your weakness. When you believe you are alone, it is precisely in that moment that I surround you with my protecting hand. Do not let anguish dictate your future, for tomorrow is already written in my eternal love. If your soul is restless, remember that I am the same who calms the storm with one word, and in the same way, I can still your most troubled thoughts. Comment, even in the desert, God guides and sustains me. Listen, child, for your struggle will not be in vain. Every trial carries a seed of victory, and every pain you endure now will be transformed into strength and testimony. Do not allow the enemy's voice to convince you that your pain is punishment or abandonment. In truth, it is part of the refining process that makes you a vessel of honor in my hands. Many gave up too soon and lost the harvest that was about to bloom, but you, if you remain steadfast, will see the reward at the right time. As it is written, But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. I lift you when your legs falter. I renew you when your faith seems to fade. And I uphold you when your arms have no strength to go on. Trust, for my word does not fail, and my promise is fulfilled even when time seems contrary to your expectations. Comment, I trust in God's promise that never fails. Child, understand this. Your story is intertwined with my faithfulness, and nothing can erase what I have written about you. I know the voices around you can be cruel, and the circumstances may try to convince you that there is no way out, but in me there is always a new path. You are called to be light in the midst of darkness, even when your own life seems covered by shadows. It is not by what you feel, but by what I have already determined. Remember what is written, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Nothing you face now can annul that destiny. Even if the whole world rises against you, I am your wall, your refuge, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Every tear you shed, I collect as a treasure. Every prayer you whisper, I hear as eternal music. Comment, my future is secure in God's hands. My child, do not allow discouragement to take root in your heart, for it is like a weed that tries to choke the garden I have planted in you. Remember that every struggle carries a purpose, and no suffering is wasted when it is placed in my hands. People may mock your cry, but I lean down to hear your prayer. Even if your faith is as small as a mustard seed, it is enough to move mountains and open doors that seemed locked forever. Do not give up halfway, for your harvest is already being prepared. Your tears water the soil where joy will sprout, and your silence in pain is a greater testimony than 1,000 words before men. I am at your side as a mighty warrior, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Comment, my faith, even small, is enough to move mountains. Listen carefully, many will try to steal your peace, and some will try to devalue who you are. Do not accept to remain in places that wound your dignity, for your worth is not defined by men's opinions, but by the mark of my love upon you. I created you to soar high, not to crawl under the weight of criticism or ingratitude. If there are environments that suffocate your soul, move away from them, for I want your life to flourish in fullness. You were not called to live chained by violence or pain, but to walk in freedom, peace, and hope. Protect those I have entrusted to your care, but do not carry upon your shoulders guilt that does not belong to you. Leave vengeance and justice to me, for I am your faithful defender. Comment, my dignity is kept in God, who is my defender. My child, do not be afraid of tomorrow's needs, for I have already determined provision for every area of your life. The hands that multiplied loaves and fish are the same hands that will multiply your blessings. What seems insufficient today will tomorrow be a testimony of abundance. I did not call you to live bound by the fear of scarcity, but to experience the security of knowing that your future is established in my faithfulness. Do not let anyone cut your wings or convince you that you are incapable of reaching what I have already prepared for you. Declare with faith that your tomorrow belongs to me, for so it shall be. When your heart bled, I healed. When your soul broke, I restored. When your eyes found no horizon, I opened new heavens before you. Now, I fill you with peace that the world cannot steal and joy that will be your strength until the end. Comment, my tomorrow belongs to God, and in Him I find peace. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that greatly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to learn more about our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can discover how this technique can also help in your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. My child, do not be afraid of tomorrow's needs, for I have already determined provision for every area of your life. The same hands that multiplied the loaves and fish are the same hands that will multiply your blessings. What seems insufficient today will tomorrow become a testimony of abundance. I have not called you to live bound by the fear of lack, but to experience the security of knowing that your future is established in my faithfulness. Do not allow anyone to cut your wings or convince you that you are incapable of reaching what I have already prepared for you. Declare with faith that your tomorrow belongs to me, and so it shall be. When your heart bled, I healed it. When your soul was broken, I restored it. When your eyes could not see the horizon, I opened new heavens before you. Now, I fill you with peace that the world cannot steal and joy that will be your strength until the end. Comment, my tomorrow belongs to God, and in Him I find peace. Even if you walk through dark valleys, I am your light. Even if your strength runs out, I will sustain you. Even if your faith seems fragile, I will make it firm as a rock. Learn to seek me in every detail of your day, for I am present in the small signs I send to remind you of my care. When your voice is silent, I hear your heart. When your spirit is saddened, I pour the oil of joy upon you. When you feel afraid, call on me, for I will never fail to answer the cry of my children. You are mine, and nothing will ever separate you from my eternal love. Walk with me, and you will see the impossible become reality in your life. My beloved child, walk with honesty, with courage, and with a heart open to the truth that flows from my spirit. Every decision you make, every word you speak, every gesture of love or compassion you share is not just a passing act, but a seed planted in eternity. I have called you to be a light in the midst of darkness, to keep your lamp burning even in the longest and coldest nights. Do not be deceived by the illusions of this world that promise joy but end only in emptiness and pain. Your life has a higher purpose, a mission that transcends what is visible and touches hearts you cannot even imagine. That is why I call you to wake up each morning with gratitude, to open your eyes to the new day as if receiving a precious gift, because with each sunrise I renew my promises over you. I uphold you, I prepare you, and I fill you with strength, because there are still many victories you will conquer by my hand. Do not fear, do not retreat, for fear is only shadow and you were created to reflect the light of my love. In the silence of the morning, my child, I am there waiting for you with tenderness. You don't need eloquent words or complicated rituals. All it takes is opening your heart and allowing me into your thoughts. It is in those moments, when the outside world is still, that you will clearly hear my voice and receive the strength you need to face whatever comes. Your path is filled with promises already sealed by my faithfulness. Even if you do not yet see the fullness of what I have spoken over you, you must believe, for my word never returns empty. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for he who promised is faithful, Hebrews chapter 10 verse 23. Just as the earth blossoms after the rain, so your life will bear fruit in the perfect time. Learn to see each difficulty not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone toward a higher level of faith and trust. I have chosen you, not by chance, but because your life is an instrument of hope to others who desperately need a living testimony that I am real. Listen well, my child, you are not walking alone. Even when storms roar and the waves try to drag you down, my hand remains steady upon you. I am your rock in the midst of battle, your refuge when loneliness threatens to consume you. The Lord is my strength and my shield, my heart trusts in him, and he helps me. Psalm 28 verse 7. When the pain feels unbearable, when disappointment knocks on your door or anxiety shakes your peace, run to me and rest in my presence. There you will find relief, there you will be renewed. Do not allow the voices of discouragement to extinguish your faith. Your struggles, though painful, are being transformed into testimonies that speak to others of my love and my power. Be faithful, my child, even when everything seems impossible, for heaven opens to those who persevere. Do not allow your past to define your present or your future, because I have already forgiven you, cleansed you, and sealed you with my eternal mark. Even in your weaknesses, I am glorified, and in your limitations, I show the greatness of my power. Comment, Lord, renew my faith and confidence each day. Remember, my child, that my promises are fulfilled day by day. Though your heart may sometimes grow impatient, you must understand that gratitude opens the door to miracles. Give thanks even for what you cannot yet see, because gratitude is the seed that prepares the ground for the impossible. The mountain that now seems too high will be climbed with my strength, and the chains that now bind you will be broken by my power. Do not compare my love to human love, for mine is eternal, perfect, and unbreakable. Even if others have betrayed you, even if you were rejected by those who were supposed to love you, I remain faithful and I will never abandon you. My covenant with you is everlasting, and nothing and no one can separate you from my love. Do not view your life as a sequence of failures, but as a canvas upon which I am painting a masterpiece. The righteous and the unrighteous walk under the same sun, facing trials and hardships, but those who trust in me receive victory in the unseen before it manifests in the visible. Remain faithful, my beloved child, for the enemy seeks to bring you down, but I have already lifted you up and established you in my truth. Comment, your love, Lord, is my rock and my eternal strength. I see every effort you make, every tear you shed, every decision you take in faithfulness, even when no one else notices. Though you are fragile, limited, and human, my love for you remains whole and immeasurable. I uphold you and renew you day by day, reminding you that you are an heir of blessings that enrich your soul and fill your life with peace, patience, and love. The covenant I made with you is not mere words but a living and eternal truth. You are part of my eternal purpose, and your life carries a value far greater than you can imagine. I will open your eyes to see how glorious your future is, to understand that your joy is not postponed but begins here and now, the very moment you choose to believe. Today I ignite within your heart an unbreakable faith, a motivation that drives you forward, and a true purpose that lights every step you take. Do not fear what is to come, for what I prepare for you is abundance of life, peace, and joy. You are important to me, you are precious, and I will always hold you in my mighty hand. Comment, I am an heir of your eternal covenant, Father. And so, my child, I want you to understand that what I am forming within you goes far beyond your own strength. I am creating in you a heart willing to love, to serve, and to bless those around you. Your struggles are not in vain, for through them others will see the greatness of my grace. Your victories are beacons of hope to those who walk in darkness. That is why I call you to remain firm in your faith, to live with a grateful heart, and to always remember that you are not alone. I walk with you in every step, I am in every breath, in every tear, and in every smile. I love you with an everlasting love that cannot be broken, and I will never leave you. Even in your silence, I am speaking. Even in your pain, I am healing. Even in your doubt, I am strengthening you. Everything I do with you is part of an eternal purpose, and my desire is that you embrace this journey with hope, for great things await you. Never doubt it, I am always with you, and my love for you will never end. My presence is the light that breaks through the darkness, the safe refuge in the midst of storms, and the assurance that nothing can overcome you as long as you remain steadfast in me. You do not walk alone, for my hand supports yours, and every step you take is watched with care and love. When the waves of life rise against you, remember that even the seas and storms obey my voice. I have given you authority to tread upon serpents and scorpions, to resist all evil that rises against you, and nothing can harm you. Trust me with all your heart, surrender your anxieties to me, and I will turn them into victory. I did not create you for defeat, but for living in the fullness of hope, peace, and the future I have prepared for you. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is my refuge. My son, every battle you face is not in vain, for from it springs the strength that shapes your character and the faith that strengthens your soul. I want you to learn to see the hidden beauty in struggles, because within them lies living proof that I am working in your life. Do not let daily worries suffocate your hope, nor allow fear to paralyze your steps. Come to me when the weight feels unbearable, and I will give you rest. My presence is a safe shelter, my voice is guidance, and my promise is eternal life. Let me turn your tears into songs of praise, your fatigue into renewed energy, and your pain into triumph. Even if the world tries to convince you there is no way out, I have already mapped the path you must walk. Every act of love, every small or great victory, every breath of hope, these are signs of my hand caring for you. Nothing is hidden from my eyes, even the smallest details of your life are precious to me. Comment, the Lord is my strength and my shield. Beloved son, I do not want you to live trapped in sorrow or enslaved by the struggles of your mind. I give you a new life, a renewed heart, capable of feeling the joy that springs from my living word. You asked for blessings, and I have granted them. You prayed for health and happiness for your family, and I heard your prayer. My desire is for you to prosper in every area of your life, just as your soul prospers in my love. Do not dwell on what you have lost or what has failed, for I am the master of restoration and multiplication. Where there was barrenness, I bring fruit. Where there was emptiness, I pour abundance. If you love me, show it by trusting in my promises and walking boldly. Do not underestimate the power of the blessings I have prepared for you, for they are greater than your eyes can imagine. Your weakness is not a cause for shame, but an opportunity for my strength to shine through you. For when you feel weak, that is precisely where my fortress upholds you. Comment, in God, I find my true peace. Heir of my kingdom, do not forget that you are loved in a deep and unchanging way. I celebrate you from heaven, eagerly awaiting the day when we will walk side by side in perfect harmony. But until that day comes, I want you to live with confidence, knowing that I guide every decision and illuminate every turn of your path. Surrender completely to me, and you will see the splendor of my presence surrounding you like a light that never fades. Your enemies will fall before you, be confused and humiliated, for whoever touches you touches the apple of my eye. You are not small or insignificant but chosen to experience the wonders of my grace. Rise each morning with the certainty that you are under my protection. Today, I renew my promise, I will never leave you, I will never abandon you, because my love is eternal and faithful. Comment, God is faithful. My beloved son, listen to me, do not give ear to voices that bring destruction nor to conversations that sow fear. Turn away from all evil and from those who plot against the innocent, for I am your counselor and defender. With me, you can open your heart without fear of judgment, for no one knows you like I do, and no one can love you as I love you. My love is unconditional. It does not depend on your failures or successes, but on my eternal desire to see you happy and whole. This love is your strength in difficult days, your comfort in nights of pain, and your stability when everything around you seems unstable. Even when doubts and negative emotions arise, do not worry, for I am with you to help you overcome every storm. Do not become accustomed to chaos, even if it seems small. Face challenges with wisdom before they grow, and I will be by your side every step of the way. Persevere in prayer, hold firmly to faith, and never stop believing that every difficulty can be overcome. Call upon me with your voice, and I will answer, for my promise is clear. No adversary can withstand the one who walks under my presence. Today I declare that you will be strengthened, renewed, and filled with my peace. Walk with courage, hope, and confidence. Live with gratitude, for what I have prepared for you is full of life, prosperity, and abundance. I am your eternal Father, your faithful protector, your sure guide, and my greatest joy is to see you flourish in the path I have set for you. Never forget, you are loved, chosen, and set apart to live a life of victory. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If you liked it, please write Amen and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.